For my artifact document topic, I chose the copper sheathing, copper cladding on ships. According to the U.S. Constitution, museum copper sheathing and cladding was first used in the early 1760s, actually by the UK Navy. Some of the benefits by using copper were that copper extended the life of the ship, making it stronger than wooden hulls, as well as preventing the rotting of the wood, as well as making it easier to clean the ship. The barnacles at the bottom of the hull. Later, copper was even adapted into the United States Navy. Copper cladding was put on a ship like the USS Constitution, per the orders of Joshua Humphrey, who was the designer and builder of the ship. A little background about Joshua Humphreys is that he was a shipbuilder for the original 6 frigates: USS United States, USS Constellation, USS Constitution, and the USS Chesapeake, as well as the USS Congress and USS President. Humphreys was a really skilled shipbuilder who started his trade at a young age while he served as an apprentice. He later died in 1838, but is actually considered to be the father of the United States Navy. Something cool about the USS Constitution, which is the ship that he built, was in 1797. Humphreys actually chose the copper cladding that he actually recorded over 12,000 feet of sheet, copper sheet, that was used on the hull of the boat. Something also cool is that the copper sheathing on the USS Constitution was actually designed to be used. It used a smooth fish scale technique, which prevented the sheets from being lifted by the movement of the water. The copper sheathing was actually updated multiple times in the 1870s, 1929, 1973 to 74. But I specifically chose the copper sheathing because of the recent 2015-2017 restoration, which is actually the article I kind of went off of on the USS Constitution Museum website. If you look at the copper when the ship is dry docked, you'll actually notice the green color change. That it was actually due to its reaction over time to the oxygen. It's a chemical reaction known as oxidation, which is something you might see on like pennies. In the restoration, actually can be noted that 2,500 sheets of copper were removed from the hull of the United States Constitution. And something to be proud about is the hull of the ship was actually protected up to 219 years and counting due to the protection of the copper sheathing. I think this is something special, something that, as simple as copper sheathing could make a difference between a ship making it 50 years or 224 years. So that's kind of why I chose this topic, just because it's been something that I was reading in the article and something that kind of stuck out to me.